Hi everyone, it's Ann. Today we're gonna take a look at a fun little deck. It's a kids oracle deck called Everyday Insights for Kids. It's been out for about 3 years. It was released in January 7th, 2020. We are now in January 2023, so it's about 3 years ago that it came out. It's in a hard case, two-part box, and it's published by U.S. Games, and the author is Maya Rabinovich, and the illustrator is Yolande Metzger. And I'm reading that, I just noticed it's here, but I was reading it from the computer screen in front of me. So Maya Rabinovich and Yolande Metzger. So that's the author and that is the illustrator, according to Amazon description. There are 38 cards total and 40-page guidebook. Here's a couple pictures of the cards. So there's only 38 cards in this deck, but it's very, very inexpensive. And since it's been out for 3 years, Amazon is having it on sale at 36% off. So if you like what you see, I will put the link in the description underneath the video, and we'll take a look more at the guidebook at the end. I will put the link for the deck in the video underneath the video in the description. If it's something you are interested in. Very, very pretty inner lining red. All right, so here are the backs, and they are reversible, not gilded, and there's only 38 cards, which is a shame, because I guess it's an oracle deck, but just flipping through it, I noticed that they have some cards that are like the tarot, because I recognize some of them, and it's a shame. I wish they would have just done at least 1 through 21 of the tarot, or the whole thing, because it's a kids deck. It's made for kids, but adults can use it as well, but it's kind of like a mixture of everything. So I don't know what their intention was besides making it for kids. But it's such a shame because, I will still use it probably as clarifier cards, or, when you do a light reading, you don't want it to be too dark and heavy. But it is, the intention was made for kids. But it's just a shame because it could have been used as a tarot deck for tarot readings. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So, let me share with you the cardstock. It's medium. It's papery, but it has a coating on it. It doesn't feel plasticky at all, and it is larger size. It is more like an oracle card size. So comparing it to the plaid back tarot, it is taller and wider. So taller and wider. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. It is number, and there is a title words underneath. So card number 1 is the decisive child. So this, you can see it can represent the fool, but instead of a 0 is a 1, because he is on a hill, and he has instead of a dog, he has a tiger. And then see, it's sort of resemble the tarot. I wish they would have just done it, but then they kind of did it halfway, and then they didn't. So I don't know why they did that. But anyway, number 2 is the all-powerful magician. So this could be the magician. So this could be like the fool, and this is the magician, and it is named the magician. And then we have the gentle fairy. So this could be been like the high priestess, but because they didn't have a 0, they only started with 1. The numbering is off, so it doesn't correlate with the tarot But this could be like the Empress. But then see how I say it's a little off? Because they have two lady cards. Then they have the Good Fairy. And then number 5, they have like the Responsible King, like the Emperor. And then they have 6, the Wise Man, which follows like the Hierophant. And then we have 7, the Loving Children. This is like the Lover's card. See what I mean? Like it would have made a perfect tarot deck for kids that we could use as adults, or as clarifying cards, or when we're trying to do readings that, we don't want it to be too deep or serious or scary, lighthearted or gentle. And then we have the Chariot, the Eager Knight, which, see, it's just like the Chariot, the black horse, the white horse, but the numbering is off. And then the Decisive Warrior, I don't know what this correlates. Traditionally, 9 in tarot is the Hermit, but he's more like a warrior. And then 10, see, this is more like the Hermit, but he's called the Brilliant Magician, so this is more like the Hermit. I mean, you can use the stack and, have your own meanings, but it would have been nice if it just correlate with the tarot. So 11, we have the rotating wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So we're off by 1 because we didn't start out with 0. All right, as far as numbering goes. And then 12, we have the Brave Girl, which is like the Strength card. And then 13, the Boy Who Found Freedom. So 13 traditionally in the tarot is the Death card. So he found freedom. So death represents transformation. So this kind of go changing youth. Traditionally 14. 12 is the Hangman. I don't know. Maybe this could be Temperance. Or the Star. The Star, because I think I looked at this and it reminds me of the stars. And then the cards following it, it was like, I saw the sun. So this could be like Temperance right here. The Healing Angel, Temperance, healing. And then 16, I couldn't find an equivalent to the tarot. Maybe I'm missing. Oh, you know what? This is like the Devil, because the goat, the horns, 16. But the Devil's 15. See, the numbering is off. So, yeah, this could be like the Devil. 17 is the Tower, the Hopeful Children, but it's the Tower. See, it's burning and they're running out. And then 18, we have the Star. So this would be the Star. This would be the Moon. The Patient Moon is named the Moon. And then 10, we have the Helpful Sun. So the Sun. So see, they have a lot of cards that are like from the tarot. And then 21 could be the Judgment card, but traditionally in tarot is the World. So it sort of correlates, but it's kind of off. I wish they would just made it, all correlate. And then 22, a Circle of Children. So this could be the World. So I guess the first 21 cards could be used as a loosely tarot deck for kids. And then we don't have all the minors cards, but I see the different court cards. Like for this, the Confident Queen. To me, this would be the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Independent Girl. So this, to me, would be like the 9 of Pentacles. And then the Wise Owl. I don't know what that correlates with as far as tarot. The Successful Child. And then the Honest Eyes. See, so this doesn't, this part doesn't, these cards I couldn't find, or I don't recognize any tarot equivalent. The Grateful Children. The Playful Princesses. This reminds me of the 3 of Cups. So we can read it that way, like friendship, getting together, the positive fairy, the bird who believes in herself. So it's sort of like inspirational and motivational for kids, but then it does have some cards that follow the tarot. The busy knight. So there is a knight here. The encouraging fairy. So I guess these are just different people. The reborn prince. Queen of the sea. So this could be Queen of Cups. Angel of the family. The diligent child. And the brilliant queen. See, so this could have been a beautiful kids tarot deck, but they kind of mixed it with half tarot missing and then half oracle deck and a couple court cards sprinkle in, so it's kind of weird. But I like the cardstock, I like the quality, I like the colors, I like the cards. It's just sort of like incomplete in between a tarot and an oracle. I wish they would have either picked one or the other, but that's just me. So, because I would have been happy to use this and read tarot with this, even though it's a kids deck, because I do have a kids tarot deck, which is great for as a clarifier card. But anyway, as a clarifier deck. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the guidebook, Everyday Insight for Kids. Introduction. Colors of the cards. So they explain each card has a dominant color that corresponds to and reinforces the idea in the picture. Color symbolism is as follows. Gold is holiness, red is courage, blue is communication, yellow desire, light green and pink love, purple understanding, white feelings, black insights, gray and silver balance, orange emotions, brown connection to the earth, turquoise renewal. I wasn't going to read it all, but I figure I would. That's nice. So for example, the earth of card number 22, called A Circle of Children, is blue. The color blue shows us how the communication between the children who are sitting together is positive and good. All right. What is Everyday Insights? Like a good friend who is wise and helps us discover the goodness in ourselves and in our daily lives. Playing Everyday Insights helps us understand our friends, our family, and the world around us. The cards can be played on your own or with a partner. Okay, so they made it like into a game. When should you play Everyday Insights? When you're alone and feeling bored, when your parents are away and you feel lonely, when you feel confused, when you need encouragement, when you have issues with a sibling, when you want to understand friends or even your pet. Play with these cards when you are experiencing a new beginning, the first day at a new school, or when you move to a new neighborhood. What can you ask? Everyday Insights. How should I react to a new thing? Who is a good friend for you? How do you feel now? How is Everyday Insight play? A game with one card, uncover an insight. So it says shuffle the cards, spreads them out and all that. A game with two cards. So that's like different spread. A game with... Okay, so they call it a game because it's meant for kids. But basically these are spread. One card spread, two card, three card. And then it goes into the cards. The good fairy, and then friendly advice, the responsible king. So for each card they have the meaning of the card, and then they have a friendly advice section. Yeah, no picture. So let's see. The decisive warrior. Above the warrior is his mask and cape. Silver circles give his thoughts shape. The other colorful circles floating by are the events in his life that he wishes to try. When we hold the decisive sword in our hand, we'll find the world is at our command. Friendly advice. Sometimes we have a hard time avoiding temptations that actually make things more difficult for us. Use the decisive sword to zero in on what is best for us. Make a commitment to doing the right thing. So it's nice. So that gives you an idea of the guidebook. And then at the end we have about the author. So there's 37 pages, a couple pages for blank notes, and that's it. So very nice, cute little deck. If you have kids that you want to introduce to oracle cards or tarot, or just give them a new quote unquote toy or tools to help them to develop their intuition by pulling cards and using it as sort of like a game with friendly advice, or you can get it for yourself and use it as clarifier cards in a reading. So I bought it for myself because I don't have kids, but I collect all kinds of decks. But like I said, it's a shame that they didn't do like the full, follow the whole tarot system, but they did some. So it's like half and half. All right, so that's just my opinion, but like I said, it's 36% off on Amazon, and it's a cute little deck with the 38 cards. Not a lot, but it's dirt cheap right now. It's like $8.35. So if something you want, I will put it in the link, and check out the link below. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you again on the next video. Bye.